Hello, this is Liz. This is part 20 of my Let's Play. I've got a new microphone, so hopefully this will actually work this time. I'm here at camp. We have just completed the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and I am going to... First I'm going to part out equipment, and then I am going to sell some, and then we're going to start some of the side missions, which is going to be pretty exciting. I still have a cold, sorry about the occasional sniffle. So let's see if I've got anything exciting for my mage here. Not as far as weapons. Storm Talons, you know what? I could give those to Win, which is what I'm going to do. And perhaps this cameo cowl, but maybe not. Let's see. Win, you can have the Storm Talons. It makes no difference to her appearance, which is kind of sad. There's some gauntlets with +1 armor penetration. But anyway, I was going to outfit my character first, wasn't I? Okay. So really there's nothing here for him. For Liliana, it's time I actually gave you a good bow. This one could be a really good bow. She hasn't quite got the dexterity for the other one, so we'll just pop this one on here. We don't need to give her the fire arrows anymore, so we're going to take them off. And then we'll see if she needs... Yeah, let's give her some siege gauntlets. Okay. For Alistair? That's just a dagger, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a dagger. So we don't need to give that to him. That isn't near as good. And that isn't as good. Not as good. Not as good. Nope. Nope. Wait. Oh, a little bit better. And those are better yet, so we'll give him those. This one has +2 armor, which are medium gloves, 22 strength. Yeah, I think the ancient elephant gloves would be helpful. I usually put them on my archers after a while, but Eamon's shield. Ooh, or bulwark of the true king. Let's see. We'll give him this for now, but we'll keep Eamon's shield as well as a backup. Win? I think we already looked. There's no new staffs. What's this? Makeshift war axe. And we've already looked at the armor. Sten. He doesn't use shield. His heavy chainmail is giving him a bonus right now. So I don't really want to give him any of that. His helmet is better than that. Heavy plate armor, fatigue 25. Gosh. And it doesn't give him... I mean, it does give him quite a lot more. He's got Usaris, yeah. One of our archers should have this. No, this is good. The armor of diligence is good. I don't know that we find anything better anywhere else, or if we find other bits of it. I haven't got any more rings. Maybe I'll purchase some rings. Okay, pure bitch braid. 8 armor. Ooh, 8 attack and 8 armor. That's a little better, isn't it? Morgan. Is this cameo Cal better? No. Zev. Can you use the edge yet? I think that's better, you know. Let me just check that. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, we'll keep him with that. And for armor, which is the best one? 105.9, 105. Fatigue 1.38, 1.38. Either one of those. But his gloves now give him a lot less fatigue. It's not worth it, so we'll just keep it. His boots are better. His helmet is basically not quite as good, so we'll give him that. Okay. And like I said, I don't have any rings. Tempted to go to Dunram first, so I might go to Dunram first. Just to deal with the snakes, the Drake scale stuff. Okay, first things first.
If there's anything I can do for you, please, please tell me.
I'm going to sell some stuff.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
And we're going to just sell everything that we don't want or don't have a use for. And just get some money. It's not a hell of a lot of money, to be honest. Don't need that. Metal kite shield, no. We'll keep that around. I don't know whether we'll need either one of these yet. Deadhead charge. That's a weird one. Let's do it by area first. Face edge. Sten could use either one of those. I'm going to keep them just in case. Spellweaver, Arcane Warrior. That's me. Oh, okay. I'm definitely going to get, once I get my next thing unlocked, I'm going to do this one. Mage's Eye, I don't think my archer can use that yet, so I'm just going to keep all that stuff. Good to clean out the old inventory every once in a while, because you soon find yourself filling it up. Ring of Faith. Gonna keep this acidic coating for now. And this acid flask. And all of that, actually, no, not the acid flask. Okay. And that's probably good. It's got us down to 58, which is helpful. And I don't see anything here that I want to buy. I guess I could buy people's approval. Tome of Arcane Technique. A talent or spell. 22 coins. I'm gonna hold off on that for now. I'm okay with his builds, but I will probably buy that eventually. I also wanted to do some enchanting.
Enchantment!
Okay. We're gonna go into Denram, so I'm gonna take Alistair. He's got a Journeyman Paralyzed Room, which is fine. He has fire damage and slow and damage versus dark spawns. So we're gonna give him a Paralyzed Rune. And stun, you have fire and electricity. And Alistair only has the one. I'm gonna switch that out. I think that's good for now, and then in Spellweaver I'm going to put just that rune just to get it out of my inventory. Okay, now we're gonna go to Denram. We'll take Alistair.
Yes.
Our healer.
Yes.
Let's take Sev.
Yes.
And we'll go to Denram. And we'll probably get ambushed on the way. And I probably should have saved. Yeah. Of course.
Very well.
Trickster Whim?
It is begun.
My character is not meant to tank that much damage. Oh, he's been paralyzed. Fantastic. Okay. Who else we got here? We've got... Well, let's concentrate our fire on the main dude. I think I can level him up and... No, I can't. Well. My apologies. That cold is not quite gone yet. Is there anything more I can do to him? Miasma? Weakness. Paralyzed.
I love this game. Shall we compete
So
for
we got
points?
Drain Life.
Right. Let's go.
I think this has to do with the quest. Can't remember which one. Quest updated. The thing killing people on trade routes was one of the creatures you summoned in the Circle of Magi's Tower. Return to the Chantry and report that the danger has passed. Oh, yes, I did. I did summon him. Magus Warboots. Yes. Yes, I will take those. Thank you. And I feel like I earned that because I totally did most of the work
I shall
there.
do it.
Alright. And I have a new microphone, and that's so exciting. I have just really disliked the last one that I was using. So this one I actually don't hear myself talk, which is also very nice.
Magic exists
just
to
go
serve man
the
and
Chanter's
never
board.
to rule over.
Though stung with 100 arrows.
We don't need to hear that. Alright.
I was getting to that part.
Oh, yes.
Strange that matters can be so tumultuous and yet the day still be so bright. Oh, my pardon. Just thinking aloud. Are you here for the Chanter's board?
What do you do here?
I am Sister Justine, curator of the reliquary of this chantry. And pride again. It is hard to live up to the example of Andraste.
What does a curator do?
The archivist tends the books, and I tend the sacred relics. I also search for more to add to our collection, which is more difficult than it sounds.
I found these scrolls in a Tevinter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Be careful with them, they seem ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Here you go.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
A Maferath, as in Andraste's husband?
I know. It's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
How long will it take to decipher?
It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.
7 coins, not bad. Still need to find a corpse.
Take this. You've earned it.
And that's not a great reward. There's a hooded courtier over there.
My client appreciates your generosity.
3 more of those to go. I need to read this book real quick. I didn't do
Very well.
everything because my game was crashing so much, so let's go to talk to our friend in here.
Welcome, friends. Welcome to Wade's Emporium. We have the finest armors in Denerim, maybe in all of Ferelden. How may we assist you?
Can Wade make something with these Drake skills?
No, he can't.
Did I hear right? You, a man, you have Drake scales?
Can you make Drake scale armor?
Of course I can. Well, I think I can. Won't know until I try, will I? Let me see. Look at this Haren. It's real. Some never see a single scale in their lives. I must make this. Tell the, customer, is it? I'll drop everything to work on this immediately.
Are you sure you can make quality armor with this?
I'd stake my life on it, friend.
Where is your humility when we really need it?
I'll pay 10 sovereigns extra, make it good and quickly.
Excellent. You won't regret it. Think of the possibilities, Haren. Think of it.
I'm trying to stop.
Perhaps I could have a try at
It has
that.
begun.
Can you actually do it, Zev? Yeah, I didn't think so. I need to respec everybody. Okay, so when you give him the dragon scale, he doesn't immediately, Oh, you know what? Here. Zev, we're gonna
Speak on.
respec you. Because I just can't handle this anymore. Bit weird. Alright. Dexterity and cunning is the main thing, so we're gonna give him 18 cunning and 32 dexterity, I think, at least. Maybe 36 dexterity. We'll give him maybe a few bit more cunning. There we go. Gonna give him a specialization. He can be a duelist. Yeah, he can be a duelist. I'm going to give him I don't care about stealing or trap making or survival or herbalism or poison making, so we're just going to give him combat training. He's got 4 more skills, which I will just sink into combat tactics. I'm going to give him all the lockpicking. He's a duelist. I'm going to give him 2 levels of duelist. He does dual weapon. So I'm going to give him dual weapon training, dual weapon finesse. And then dual weapon sweep, flurry, dual striking, and riposte. And that should be good for now. That should make him a lot more useful. In fact, let's go back in there and open that chest.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
As you like.
And we've got a love letter. I think the codex that updates with the love letters is just a list of the stuff that's in the love letters, and some of it's not even not very doesn't make any sense. So I don't tend to read them. You know, I haven't spoken to Gorham yet. Let's go talk to Goran.
Dwarven craft. Welcome, welcome. We sell only the strongest dwarven steel, folded over 100 times in the forges of Orzammar. In times like this, surely your group could use some extra protection on the road.
I'd rather buy information if you've got any to sell.
I'll answer what I can, but my policy is not to sell things that don't belong to me.
Okay, let's see what you're in your store.
Every piece comes with a stamp of assurance from my wife's father, the best smith in Denerim.
I think he's just got dwarven stuff. He has a meteor sword that's pretty cool. And a backpack. That's really what I wanted. Very important stuff. I also wanted to go over here. Oh god, I should have saved. I'm gonna save. Okay.
If it isn't the champion who succeeded in the quest for the Sacred Urn, I had not expected to see you so soon. I've written to the Chantry, telling them of your adventures. They are interested in having me lead an expedition. What do you think of that? I'm quite excited.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You said something about a reward?
Of course, I was too overcome with glee to remember. Do forgive this old man. Here, take this reward. I want you to have it. It will certainly do more good in your hands than lying around in this dusty house, eh? And now, if you will excuse me, I have so much to prepare for. I wish Waylon was here to see all this.
He's standing next to the bones of the person that I'd killed earlier. Ooh, Master Dwemer rune. Yes, yes, thank you. I do like me some runes. Please don't crash. Yes. Okay. I've stopped taking my dog
Dwarven
everywhere,
crafts.
and I think that's
Find
helping.
Dwarven crafts. Direct from Orzammar.
And now we'll do some little smaller quest things. Did we ever go in here? Oh, we need Liliana for that. Let's go to the Pearl. Sometimes you get waylaid on the way, just like you do on the main map. Okay.
Tell your captain that our deal is now ironclad.
Alright, so we've got another happy customer.
That scamp Kylon sent you, right? Glad he hasn't forgotten about us. The mercenaries are right there. If you're here about other things, just speak up.
Someone needs to put you in your place.
Turn around and walk, stranger. This affair is for White Falcons only.
Who or what are the White Falcons?
We're the toughest, meanest, and loudest mercenary band from the Free Marches. If you haven't heard of us yet, you will soon. Now get out.
By order of the guard, vacate the premises.
Get a load of this guard. You're telling us what to do?
Yeah. Nobles want solid, reliable soldiers, not riffraff.
You have a point there. Man, let's clear out. Don't want to get on Locane's bad side, do we?
Tell Kylon I owe him one.
Don't make me pitch you out.
Well, I would like to talk to Lilian,
She's too good.
but I won't. Not now.
Micah Chantry Templars, whoever saved me.
Very well.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Another love letter. And a spirit shard, which is just useless.
I shall do it.
I haven't got that quest yet.
It shall be done.
Let's try this. Go away. If you didn't hear that, the person said, go away. You can have assignations in every brothel in Dragon Age. It's quite horrible, really. And it's not very rewarding. Not possible to pick. Okay. It's not very rewarding unless you have a very good imagination, because, I mean, you just see, like, a girl and then it's the next day, so it's just not worth it.
And look who we have here. Come to apologise for leaving me bereft of my lord husband and then vanishing without a trace.
You know it was just business, Isabella. Business that turned out well for you, I see. You inherited the ship, I take it.
I suppose I never did like the greasy bastard, and the siren treats me far better than she ever did him.
Perhaps some introductions are in order.
Indeed. This is Isabella, Queen of the Eastern Seas and the sharpest blade in Lomerin. And Isabella, my dear, you will no doubt be amused to discover that I am traveling with a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Charmed.
So you're the captain of a ship? There we go.
Yes, the Siren's call. My pride and joy. She's seen me from my own Ravane and the Isle of Lomerin to the coast of Parvolan. All I need is my ship and the wind at my back. And once my men have had their fill of the pleasures of dry land, we will be off again. We are getting as far away from this blight as possible.
I understand the blight is frightening.
The way I see it, I can sail as far away from it as I need to, even to the other side of the far Anderfels. The sea will look after her own.
As a Grey Warden, I do not have that luxury.
Ah, of course. You have a duty. If you do save us all, sweet thing, I shall return to thank you personally.
Where did you learn to fight as you do?
I have picked up skills from many different places and turned them into a method distinctly my own. Speed, not strength, is what is essential. I call myself a duelist because I honed my skills in duels with warriors I encountered over the years.
Will you teach me how to be a duelist?
An unusual request, coming from a fearsome slayer of darkspawn. I am flattered that you wish to learn from me, sweet thing. But I have watched you, and you seem to lack a particular grace that is required. You are accustomed to doing battle a certain way, yes? I can teach you some basics. Perhaps you can pass it on to someone who might be interested in what I have to offer. I do, however, wish to get to know my potential student better. So we shall call for a drink, and you will honor me with a game.
Alright, what game? Nah, not right now.
Alright, I can see you're busy.
I don't need it.
Perhaps later then?
The duelist skill is already unlocked, so I don't really need it. You can unlock the duelist skill by dueling with her.
As you say.
I'm just gonna talk to this bartender really quick, or whatever her name is.
Welcome to the Pearl. I'm Sanga, the proprietor. Have a seat, get comfortable, and tell me what you need. Every one of my people here is a skilled craftsman, and don't let anyone tell you different. You'll have to go one at a time, I'm afraid. Our rooms aren't quite big enough to share between so many. But we can discuss that in a moment. So what would you like me to show you? The men or the women? Or some of both, if you prefer.
So, I've seen some online criticism recently about this game, about how sexist it is, and I completely understand. And it's really horrible, some of it. It's definitely showing its age. Never mind.
Come again.
Right. Okay, so we did what we needed to in the Black Pearl. Let's go to one of the 3 dirty back alleys. Hopefully we don't get shanked on the way. We do. Alright, that's fine.
I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the Pearl. I don't know how, but you got them to leave with no fuss at all. The Pearl's workers will...
Nobody gives orders to my men but me. A little lesson in respect is in order.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
That's okay. We got this. Kristoff, you're gonna die.
More enemies ahead.
And then, let's do a mass paralysis, because it seems like really good grouping right here.
Very well.
Then, shall we? It's too bad I don't have something else like that. I could do miasma. Where has that gone? Yeah, miasma. then Kristoff, enjoy. Where is he? Okay, Kristoff, enjoy this. Then what else do we got? White Falcon Mercenary. Actually, let's get a bit closer. And then Mind Void. And then we'll just go for it.
Actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. The back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
I wonder if any of the guards died. I was hoping to spare some of the guards. Ooh. This is A. Or E, depending. That's how you pronounce it. A or E. It's my favorite weapon of the game. My first playthrough I use that all the time. Does it look like any of these people are city mercenaries? I can't tell. City guards. I think they might just be White Falcons. Alright, so that's the way out. And that's the way out. Sometimes you'll find a door in some of these random bits that will do other things, take you other,
I shall do it.
Give you other things, so I always like to check. Gang leader. Right. I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to talk my way out of this one. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's fine.
It has begun.
My asthma's still going down. What else can I do? Drain life? Then shall we... Let's group heal. No, yes, let's group heal. And then try Mind Blast.
Nothing but excitement.
Very well.
Enough.
I shall do it.
Most excellent!
There's one of the ladies we have to sell. His husband has died or something. A nice injury kit, always useful. Thug minion.
It shall be done.
Okay.
Yes?
I'm sorry to tell you your husband is dead.
I feared this day would come.
Well, he was a mercenary. I mean... Alright, so we can't open this yet. But someday we will go there, and it will be great. Ooh, door of a blood mage's relative. I think we've done 3 now, so I think we've got 1 more to do. It's kind of a shame I can't go in that door yet. Okay, let's go to the next dingy back alley. But we'll remember to go here. Oh, we're gonna be attacked on the way, of course. And they're hiding behind the pillars. Fine. And we're going to Zev. Can you do something about this? No, he can't. Okay, maybe we will... Ah! When I click off the screen, it stops recording.
Let's go!
I knew that was gonna happen. Let's go through and heal everybody. Okay, and then we're gonna mass paralysis everybody again because they're grouped really nicely. It's really finicky. There we go.
Careful! Hey, no quarter shot.
I keep clicking off the screen, I'm so sorry. Hold on. There we go. Maybe that'll work. I just want to murderate this dude.
Take that! Go down!
Let's heal Zev.
Very well. Don't give them the advantage! Quickly, we must fight!
Maker's breath!
Okay, we didn't do too badly there. Wow, the loot you get from these is just subpar. Not great. Okay, so that's out. Behind me is out.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
And that's out. So we'll just go up here and go.
Very well.
Just non-stop battling this way. That's fine.
Enemies approaching!
Killed Roz. That's the ones that killed Roz.
doing the same thing I usually do. It does work. It works pretty good. Okay, we're gonna group heal because Zev looks a bit worse for wear. And then just try to pick off some of them. Keep an eye on things. Zev is he's just getting in the middle of things. This is why I don't particularly like taking it places. Yeah. Almost there. Let's do weakness on this guy.
Another.
And yeah.
Down.
Go for it, Al. Oh, there's another guy.
Blood on me, I hate that.
I think that's everybody. Ooh, the last door. Well, at least I hope it's the last door. Over there.
As you say.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Thanks, Zev. Very kind.
Very well.
Gang leader gives me spirit shard. Thanks.
Very well.
Quest updated. Yep, all done. Yay! Happy days. Okay, that's out, but there's another door over here. Oh, there's a hooded courtier.
Our continued friendship is guaranteed.
Thanks. And then we shall go on to the next area, and we will probably get attacked on the way. I don't know why we just can't take this alley here. We have to go all the way around and down and over. So silly. Okay.
You! We're about to send the boys to hunt you down. Boss says kill him!
Okay, well, I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
More enemies ahead.
And then just do my regular round of tricks. How about drain life instead? And there's this death magic. No, there's not enough dead enemies yet. Let's mass paralyze everyone because they're in this lovely little huddle. And then I'm gonna attack this guy. He's just asking for it. Look at him.
Nice swing.
Actually, what I shall do, this gang leader. And get rid of this thug that's attacking Win. And then get rid of this thug that's just standing out there. He's attacking me. Ah, that's funny.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Sev, are you gonna attack this guy behind you?
It's begun. More the fools they!
we go. Quest updated. Go back to the Chantress board. So... Yep. Oh, and I can go and get the dragon scale armor as well. And another shard. I'm just so depressing when I don't get a good reward from these things. Alright. Like I said, I'm very loot motivated. I want the loot. I want the cool things to put on my character. Oh, I think that's the last hooded courtier, you know? The last request. You found a partially burned journal on a dead Templar. In it you learned that he defied his superiors by helping an unnamed Templar investigate reports of blood mages in Denram. His investigation led him to a deserted building in the back alleys of Denram. Okay, so there's a little cabal of blood mages hidden in the city, but I am only level 14. And I think I need to be a couple more levels higher than that.
Perhaps I could have a try at that.
Go, Zev. What are you doing, Zev?
Warden?
Weird. Okay, that goes out, so let's go talk to this hooded courtier, and that should be the last person.
With this, you seal your guild success.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that only 3 of them? I thought... Oh no, there's another one somewhere that I haven't talked to. So that takes us out. Very picturesquely called a dirty hovel. And that's the city map. Let's go to the city map. And here's the Blood Mage Cabal. We're just gonna leave that for now. Just for now. We'll come back to it. Let's get back to the market district and pick up my armor. And there will probably be a fight on the way. Chances are there will be. Oh, brilliant. Okay, so...
Magic exists to serve man and never to rule over.
We have this. Dump the bag. Where my companions just look on. Nice.
They shall find no rest in this world.
Chanter Rosamond's.
Those stung.
4 coins.
As you say.
It does look like there's something on there, you see? There's a little notice on the left, but I think we've done all of them already.
Our maker's hand, from the lowest slave.
So...
Take this. You've earned it.
Thanks. And then he... What is this woman doing just standing there? He's gonna give us another thing to do.
Good to see you back.
Need any more help?
I've got complaints in the Nord Noble Tavern that some mercenaries have invaded. Nothing violent has happened. The sellswords are probably just disturbing the nobles' rarefied conversation. Just drum the louts out of there. The barkeep doesn't mind some blood. Or sport, as she called it. Captain said Denram won't miss a few dead mercenaries. Do what you will, and good luck.
Happy to. Let's save it before we go in there. You know what? I think I will talk to Master Ignacio.
Another visitor, the Maestro. Enjoy browsing my wares.
What sort of goods do you have?
My cousin and I have trade connections all along the seaways. We have furniture, silks, carvings, and much more. Caesar handles the trade stock. I handle other affairs.
What affairs are those?
Business deals, meetings. Caesar makes it so I am free of the day-to-day concerns of our store.
You aren't from Ferelden, are you? He's from Tevinter. No, he's not from Tevinter. He's from... Oh dear. Antiva.
No, I am not. I am a trader at heart. My home is the road. But I was born past the waking sea in Antiva.
Yep.
It has been many, many years since I have seen her. But the road is a better mistress than my home city ever was.
What do you mean?
On the docks of Rialto, life is cheap. As cheap as the dockside ale and the soiled whores. You can live a longer life out here. And a wise man can make a comfortable fortune in time.
With the Blight, Ferelden isn't exactly safe either.
Straightforward, predictable danger is refreshing to me. Any moment in Rialto, the streets can run red, and often do. I'd take Darkspawn any day. At least you can see them coming.
Do you need any help?
No. Not yet. Perhaps one day.
Okay, farewell.
Luck be to you, Warden.
He's a side character. His quest, his little thing there isn't all that exciting. Key required. I think this one as well. Yep.
Dwarven craft. Fine dwarven craft.
Alright, I'm just gonna save again before we transition. I'm a little worried about Denerim. And the graphics have gone. So let's talk to Heren. I might have to restart.
You're here about your order?
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight. It'll chafe. The dye isn't even... Look here. I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
Can you make dragon scale armor?
You just don't know when to quit.
Why so glum, Heren? Today is a glorious day. Today, I make dragon scale armor.
I feel just giddy.
How long will it take?
Now, I've dreamed of what I would do every night. It's in my head in perfect clarity. It will be the work of hours.
What? You're serious?
Absolutely. The only question is what type of armor. Dragon scale is marvelous, flexible and tough. I could make a lighter set of dragon skin armor, heavy dragon scale armor, or dragon bone plate. What interests you?
Let's try dragonbone plate.
Excellent! Excellent! Now don't move! There you go. My life's work, that is.
You did it so fast.
Of course, Heren. Have some faith. I am a master armorer, you know.
Miracles never cease. But you're not welcome here anymore.
I need a sabbatical. Maybe someplace warm.
I hate my life.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. How can I help you?
I have more Drake scales.
You must be kidding. We're done. No.
Heren, more scales. I can make another set.
Dear Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I'd do different. It's all in my head. Dear Heren, don't worry. I can make it faster this time.
You can?
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work for you.
Here's 20 sovereigns for incentive. I want it perfect.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few alterations I could make. I'll close up the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
I love that guy. My favorite shop. Oh gosh, I still have 18 coins. I wonder how I got all this. Superior dragon bone plate. Fire resistance. Wow. Wow. Right. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna save it again. And let's see what the graphics do when we get out of the shop. Oh, it's okay. Alright, that's good. Alright, so we're gonna go to the Nod Noble Tavern. Okay. What's this lady doing? Oh, she's a waitress.
Busy day today. My cousin was sent to Ostagar before the battle.
Their hands are
hope he's
looking
all
weird.
right.
Yes, the graphics are dying.
What can I get you, stranger?
I finished a favor for one of your interested parties. Nod and leave. Just 2 coins.
What can I get you, stranger?
Anyone need help? Maybe with something not strictly legal? Ooh, more stuff to do. Sign of safe passage. Okay, that's in the Brazilian forest, so that's fine. That'll be easy enough.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
I must not have completed any more quests.
What are you looking at? We're the Crimson Oars.
There have been complaints about you.
Complaints? We have good coin, and we're breaking none of your laws. I spit on your complaints.
You see, this is why we called the guard. Causing a ruckus, they are.
And you drink here? The docks has much better bars.
We happen to like the ale better here, the wine too. Less vomit on the floor. So long as we're paying, they're serving.
Wouldn't you prefer a bar with more women? How about the bars for nobles, and nobles can make your life hard?
Nobles? You may have a point there. Fine, we'll leave. We don't want trouble with nobles.
Okay. What quests do I have now? For the Chanter's board, there is stuff on the road. Toxin extracts and Brazilian forest. Dunram. Rexel. Sextant. He's making me another set of armor. Find and eradicate the Maleficarum in the alienage, but we haven't got the alienage open yet. And I need to go back to him. What's the backstone of regulars? Scraping the barrel. Oh, we haven't gone to the alien edge. We haven't gone to Lake Calenhad yet, I don't think. To do that, I think she's in the bar. So we kind of need to go to Lake Calenhad to get a couple more of those quests. And so now, I think we will go back to our friends in the market here. And then go back to camp and talk to people, and then do some more quests in the world map. I'm just trying to gain a bit of experience now before we get a little bit more of the bigger quests.
Edwina sends her thanks for getting rid of the Crimson Oars. Mind you, she's disappointed there was no fighting. Here's payment. You've helped out a great deal.
Okay. I don't think he does anything else for it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to ask him.
I have something for you.
No, he doesn't.
The market district is a whole sight better because of what you've done for us. I know this may not be much, but it's an extra thanks. A lot of folks swallow whatever lies are fed to them, but us believers will try and spread word about you and the Wardens. Thanks.
Wow. That's pretty good coins. Wait, have we talked to this guy yet?
What is it? I have work to do.
I have a note here from your master.
What does it say? Ah, I knew this would happen.
Look at his hands.
Just when I was starting to get good.
Textures are all mixed
Well,
up.
thanks, I guess.
Quest updated. Oh yeah, there's one in Orzammar. Yeah, see, the textures are dying. I need Liliana for that. I'm gonna go back to our camp.
It has begun.
Message for you, my lord. More things to deliver. Goodbye.
The Trial of Crows. Oh, I have to go to the Nod Noble Tavern. You know what? I'm gonna go to the camp. Okay, we're back. I'm afraid that my game crashed. That's just the way it is sometimes. I've got my people back to here. I'm gonna go to camp. World map and camp. Oh, this is quite cool. This shadow up here. You can see that Lothering has died, destroyed by the Dark Swan. So let's go to the camp. Okay, let's talk to everybody. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's going to take some time, you know. Well, good luck with that then. Okay, Zev.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Tell me about your adventures.
My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my fist at nearby children while I talk about the good old days?
You certainly talk like you've had adventures.
Falling down a flight of stairs is an adventure. Falling into someone's bed, also an adventure. I am assuming what you're looking for are professional anecdotes. Let's see, my second mission ever for the Crows was a bit intriguing. I was sent to kill a mage who had been meddling in politics.
On your second mission?
Well, it was just the one mage. Not as simple a mission as the vagrant Grey Warden or two, perhaps. As it turned out, the mage in question was quite a delightful young woman. Long, divine legs, as I recall. I caught her in a carriage on her way to escape to the provinces. After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning.
And she didn't try to kill you?
Well, yes, twice, actually. Then she decided to try and use me instead. The woman had actually convinced me to speak to the Crows on her behalf. What can I say? I was young and foolish at the time. Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly.
So you didn't actually kill her?
Not actually, no. I was a bit unimpressed by the development at first. Then I found out that she had told the driver to take her to Janellen instead. She had planned to lose me in the provinces. I would have looked very foolish to the crows. As it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job of making it look like an accident. The Circle of Magi was unaware of foul play, and everyone was happier all around.
These sorts of things happen to you often?
Like being spared by a benevolent mark who then helps me escape from the crows? Yes, it does seem to happen now and again, doesn't it? It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty face go to your head. Professionalism was key. That's my moral of the day, you see.
A wise lesson to learn.
And one that not everyone learns, I'm sad to say. But that's enough tale spinning from me for the moment. Talking about the mage has made me a bit nostalgic, I'm afraid. Ah, the good old days. What say you?
Okay, care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Let's just move on. Okay, let's see if
What
he's
say
got
you?
anything personal to discuss.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. Okay, so I could ask him another story, but I don't think I will. Why do I always do that? Let's look at him. He's pretty good, you know. Pretty good. I think we'll find another couple presents for him. Alistair?
Something on your mind?
Have some questions.
Of course.
What can a Templar do exactly?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So Templars use magic themselves?
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit.
Seems like the Templars could run the Chantry.
You'd think that, but it's not so. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together.
That's horrible. I can't believe they do that.
Well, they do it, and they feel perfectly justified. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Oh. Come on, Alistair. You can give me more approval than that.
Something on your mind?
Have some questions?
Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Oh my lord, there's a lot here. See, usually I run through his dialogue really quick. And I decided not to this time. Where are the nearest Grey Wardens from here?
That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands.
Is there a headquarters somewhere?
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go.
So what happens now that there's just the two of us?
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
Well, we need to start rebuilding the Order.
I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic, and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
What would happen if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden? I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the Blight would grow unchecked. Eventually, other Grey Wardens in Orlais and other lands would hear about it, and they would come to fight it, but they wouldn't come in time to save Ferelden. There's no way. I'm not going anywhere.
I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
What was it like to be a Grey Warden with all the others?
I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably don't want to hear stories about men you didn't know.
No, I'd like to hear about them.
There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor... He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table.
Sounds like you had a lot of fun.
Sometimes. We were kin of a sort. All of us had gone through the joining, so we knew... Well, anyhow. It doesn't have to be deadly serious all the time. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he nearly...
I'm sorry, this must be hard for you.
Yes, I suppose so. I thought I was done with this, but it just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by. Nothing at all. There's no body, not even a token of his that I could take with me. That must sound really stupid to you.
Not at all.
I just would have liked something of his to take with me, that's all. Well, there's no use in moaning about it, is there? He's gone. Let's just go.
A little bit more approval from Alistair. God, it's like pulling teeth with Alistair as a guy. Okay, he's warm anyway. That's nice. Alright. Okay, Liliana. Oh, for pity's sake. What you got to say?
Ah, Denerim. If we have time, I would like to look for
Oh,
Marjolaine.
she's not going to talk until after Marjolaine.
What's on your mind?
Is there something we can do to cure you?
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
In a sense?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
You're not afraid?
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When the end comes, They say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones, to fulfill dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content, it is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life, a full life, and I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Okay, when?
What's on your mind?
Do you have any regrets at all?
I try not to dwell too much on the mistakes of my past, of which there are many. I would go quite mad if I did that. But I do have one regret. The greatest misstep of my life, made even more grave because it had dire consequences for someone else.
Okay, tell me, it might make you feel better.
Years ago, I was assigned as mentor to a lad, Anarin. He was my first apprentice. Anarin was an elf, raised in one of the elven alienages, and he was very mistrustful of humans, especially humans in authority.
I can see how this would be trouble.
What Anarin needed was time. Time to get used to his new home, time to emerge from his shell, so we could build a rapport. I gave him no such time. I was young and arrogant. He is a mage, I thought. He needs to grow up and act like one. I expected too much from him, too quickly. I gave no consideration to his origin or his feelings, and he retreated further from me. All I could think of was how stubborn he was, how he was throwing away all his talent and his potential, just to be difficult.
That just seems so unlike you.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving. You cannot plant crops in the cold, wintry ground. You cannot teach a student who is closed off and unresponsive. Patience is what is needed, and I learned that too late to help him.
What happened to Anarin?
Anarin ran away from the circle one night. I had berated him over some trivial, ridiculous matter that I no longer remember. I drove him away because of something utterly unimportant. He was a child, 14 at the time of his leaving. They had his phylactery, and they hunted him down.
Who hunted him?
The Templars. That is what they do. They hunt down and neutralize rogue mages. They called him Maleficar, a mage who practices forbidden magic, deserving of death. He was a child, misunderstood and lost. I begged the Templars to tell me if he suffered, if they gave him a quick death. I got no answers from them. I was his mentor, and they wouldn't even tell me what became of him.
That was cruel of them.
I should have known better. I had the best mentors. They were kind, compassionate. Why didn't I learn from them? I failed Anarin. All I had to do was listen to him. He would try to talk to me, and I would tell him to concentrate on his spells. He talked about the alienage sometimes, and the Dalish. He always talked about looking for the Dalish elves.
Maybe he did find the Dalish.
The Templars are well trained and thorough. That he still lives, it would be a vain hope. The apprentices that came after Anarin benefited greatly from the lessons I learned from him. In a sense, he was my teacher, and I his student.
See, there is a bright side.
And there it is. My story, my one greatest regret.
And then that gives us her side quest. So we have her side quest, we have Liliana's side quest. I don't know that Zev has a side quest, but we don't have it yet, if he does. We've already done Alistair's side quest, we're working on Sten's side quest, and also Morgan's side quest.
You called.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
We've already asked him all this. Never mind.
Very well.
Okay, let's go.
As you wish.
Yep. That's all we're gonna get out of Sten for a while, I think. So let's chat to Morrigan.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something. Ah.
So, full of questions, are you?
I'm not gonna ask her that because she'll just unlock shape changes for us, and we don't need that. Let's ask her something else.
I await your command.
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. If you ask why are you still here, she gets offended. As would anybody, I think. Okay, so I think we've kind of, other than Alistair, because I think he's got a little bit more dialogue to spare, I think we've kind of reached the bottom of our dialogue trees for now. Magus war boots, pretty damn cool. I'm going to equip those. Makes no difference in what it looks like. I wish I could find some better ropes than that. He just looks like such a dork, doesn't he? I think he said something to Alistair about having a good sense of clothing better than the Templar armor, and that is just not the case. Not the case at all. Templar armor is so much better. So for the moment, I think we're okay. I will probably throw some of this dragon armor on him eventually. I'm just gonna keep what I've got in my inventory. And where am I gonna go? I was gonna do some of these side quests. Let's do some side quests, shall we? Wrong button. Let's take... Ugh, no.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do those people on the side quests.
Blood and damnation.
Yes.
Let's go to the refugees. Probably get attacked on the way. Yep. Okay.
Be careful now.
It's not always... You don't always get attacked. It's not an inevitability. Let's go with... And drain life, maybe? And then we have a blight wolf behind us. Ooh, Sten's getting problems. I think I need to level Sten up because I think he's a little underpowered right now.
It's a fine thing we've done.
Okay. Sten, how would you like to be leveled up? Yes. He's missing a couple levels. Let's give him some more strength, more constitution, and level of survival. He's two-handed. Let's give him a two-handed sweep. And shattering blows. Okay. The blight wolves haven't left us anything. Got some elf fruits. And this thing didn't give us anything either.
It has begun.
Oh. Well, I guess he gave us some XP, I suppose. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna save it. What we get? Refugees. Oh! Oh! Okay, so we're gonna mass paralyze everybody. Hold on.
Very well.
And then I'm just gonna go over here and try to help. Do we have a mage? Yes, we have a mage. Okay. I don't think we're going to do very well here. I would like to save all the refugees, but I just don't think I can. Paralyze.
Very well.
Shall we go? And oh dear. Win group hill. Yes, death magic. That will help. Yep. I have a health poultice. Oh, I'm torn. Where is everybody? Okay, so they're dealing with this dark spawn. Sten, I think you should deal with this guy. Zev. Oh, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Stone first. At least he got his own guy there. What can I do? Weakness? What can I do? Drain life.
It shall be done.
Just trying to keep my guys alive while I continue this battle. Yeah. If I get this guy done. Win? Heal yourself. You. What do we got here? Riposte. My guy heals Zev.
Yes.
And then my guy attacks with He doesn't have anything. Because he needs spell power. Do I have a healing? No, I don't. When can you heal? Stun. Let's give him another dose of that.
Now we play a little.
When? Heal yourself. I think she's gonna die here. I don't think she's got enough time. Okay, maybe she does. What else can I do? Didn't I put drain life on him?
No mercy.
Come, let us end this. Blast.
We got one refugee remaining. Okay, there's a few of these guys over here. Okay.
Now we're going to bed.
One refugee remaining. Rescued the refugees. I rescued the refugee. That's what I did. He's gonna be like so grateful if I go talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. Oh, 2 refugees. Okay, so it is refugees.
Oh, thank you, Maker.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for... Oh, man. Sometimes this game just makes me laugh. I think we need to replenish our stocks of
as you say.
lyrium potion. I did buy a lot of lyrium powder. Okay, refugees, I came here just in time to save maybe a 1/6 of you, 20%, a 1/5.
As you say.
And I'm gonna take all your stuff, and then I'm gonna get going. I think that's it. Alright, let's get going. Well, actually, win. Herbalism. Herbalism. Come on, win. Let's make a couple lesser lyrium potions. I should buy the lyrium potion. Actually, I should buy distillation agents. I'm not quite sure where to buy those. Okay. When do you have a sustained... There we go. We'll give her rock armor. And then stun. Do you have a sustained? Yeah, he's got sustained thing.
At your service.
And so he does as well. And I've got my 2 sustained ones on.
It shall be done.
Right. So that was the 2 refugees. There's a battlefield. There's a civil war. Let's go to the battlefield, I suppose. And then I think I'm done for the day. I bet you we get attacked on the way as well. There's a lot of fighting in this episode. I do get a bit tired of it. Ah. Oh, I know what happens here. Okay. We're alright. We got this.
I shall do it.
Soldier's diary. Report it to the chantry board. Okay, I know what happens here. Yep, here it is. Just a lot of wolves.
As you say. It has begun.
And now more wolves. I think mostly you just have to keep people's health up. And I should probably get Stan a bit more better armor because he keeps getting in the middle things and he keeps getting overrun a little bit.
I shall do it.
I think we're gonna lose Win here. Yep. Okay, Stan, I'm gonna do the best I can with my heal. But we may have a few problems here. Where are you, Stan? You're in the middle of things, aren't you? Okay, Stun. Have a health poultice. I'm gonna try to do mass paralysis. Hi, little cat. Hey, little cat.
You will not win! I still remember my first battle.
Okay, we're all getting a bit low on health. Well, not everybody, but definitely Stan. But I am low on magic. Which sucks. So we're gonna give myself another lyrium shot. And then group heal. I'm afraid Wen's gonna get up and have my health poultice. I think Stan's been knocked down by these dogs. Okay. My heal hasn't quite come back. So I'm just gonna take a Lady Potion. And I'm going to heal Stan yet again.
Shall we complete our point?
And continue.
By the Maker!
Where has Wen gone? Sometimes you have to get close to the person. Alright, we're just gonna save it real quick.
As you say.
Unfortunately, wolf pelts are not very high value items.
Very well.
Ah, some good fire arrows, that's nice. And Win has leveled up, which is good as well.
It shall be done. I shall do it.
Wolf pelt after wolf pelt. I really don't like the way they sound when you hurt them, the wolves. Gosh, what was that game I played? It was, oh, it was My Time at Portia. And you had to kill, llamas. And you had to kill a lot of llamas. You had to bludgeon them to death. So you're out there in a field with a hammer, bludgeoning all of these llamas. And it was just friggin' sad. I was really upset. Really upset. You know?
Strike.
Paralyze. Yes, we are paralyzing the bear. I love it.
Be wary. Bravo. How we do battle. Give them the advantage. Our skill has won the day.
Wow. That was cool. This bear was cool. The bear has chainmail. I don't know where it's carrying the chainmail, but it has it. Okay. So let's look at the map. The map says we've just got the Civil War to do. We did the refugees. We've done the battlefield, so now we need to do the Civil War. And I guess I could go to Banloran's lands, etc. But I'm going to try that next time. So I'm going to bid farewell for now. This is part 20. Next part will be 21. So I'll see you in the next one.